Set for action.
Clear.
Racing. Great start it was as well from towards the outside. Drift Star and Empire Valley jump well. Ship Creek and Alcina push up towards the rail. Behind them very fast as they get going, and Drift Star's going to cross and lead easily. Great Charade settled in the back half, being followed then by the fillies in Cockatiel, Miss Frost, and settling down a clear last is Don's Legacy. They fly along by the 550 and Drift Star just looking for a little more rain in front, but steadied up here as they approach the home corner by Pateman, led by a length and a half on Alcina, who's going up to put Ship Creek in a bit of a pocket down on the inside. He's trying to bullock his way clear, but again got forced back towards the fence. 2 lengths behind them, Very Fast and Miss Frost at the head of the others with Great Charade. At the 200-metre mark, Pateman hadn't moved on Drift Star. Now he does. He gives him an inch of rain. Drift Star's the leader. Here comes Miss Frost. She's charging down the outside. He has to shake up the leader, Drift Star. Miss Frost diving. Efforts all in vain, though. Drift Star clings on and wins. Drift Star from the fast finishing Miss Frost. Behind them, Very Fast or Don's Legacy from last. An eye-catching run again right down the outside. They've photoed third from Cockatiel, and a close-up as well, Great Charade, Alcina. Ship Creek found itself in there and followed back towards the tail end of the field by Empire Valley when they'd pulled up. Number 2, the winner, Drift Star. Sepoy gelding, tongue tie added, sprung the gates brilliantly from the outside. Cross, Miss Frost was really charging over the concluding stages. And behind them, Very Fast, Don's Legacy, a big effort from the back as well. Very Fast will just cling on to third from Don's Legacy, Great Charade in that particular order. Drift Star saluting Verona Brett Fogarty, trained by Lindsay Smith. Mitchell Pateman, a very confident ride there by Mitch on Drift Star. He sat pretty cold until the 200 post. He gave it a little dig in the midsection and it moved clear, but boy, Miss Frost, she was charging from back off the speed and cutting the margin down rapidly late in the race, but all of her efforts to no avail. The winners by Sepoy from the former top line 2-year-old brave filly of a time, Paris Petard. Mitchell Pateman aboard. Second home is Miss Frost by Frost Giant from Mega Me for David Reed, Ron Sayers, trained by Frank Maynard, ridden by Craig Staples, and Very Fast by Unencumbered from Feressa for Miss J. Hawkins and O.S. Sampson, trained by Grant and Alana Williams and handled by Glenn Smith in third placing. 9.24 after the running of the third. Don's Legacy fourth, fifth Great Charade, a long neck, 2 lengths, the margins in 58.48. Now the fourth for the day at 3:35 is the amended time. 2,150 is the journey. Number 7 Majora's Mask is the scratching. As we take you back down to the yard now, Gareth Hall is with Lindsay Smith after the victory of Drift Star, which has redeemed itself after that failure first up.
$1.35 first up, $10 they bet in the ring, Lindsay. But I guess that's is that more of a relief, or were you expecting that today?
Oh no, I thought it'd be a good thing. Oh, a couple of irate punters out there.
You're a comedian, yeah, well done.
No, listen, obviously bitterly disappointed his first start, so we sent him away down the beach, worked on his freshness and tried to get him back to a spot where when he trialled, because he trialled quite good. We didn't gallop him for the last 10 days in case he was leaving it on the track. If you've seen him gallop at the track, you would think he should have been in the Winterbottom, but yeah, he's still a work in progress, and we'll speak to Brett and see what he wants to do. But obviously there's a good motor there, and it's just trying to work him out a little bit.
Do you keep him fresh now with that in mind and what you did with him in between runs?
Well, I'm a slow learner, but I would say that's the right way to do it. Because the gaps, and don't take him to the trials. Maybe just take him straight to a race, and a bit like Great Again, have once a month or something like that. You get more result over a year.
Yep. So we won't see him for a little while, but job well done. It's a handy enough training performance to get Sepoy winning, not Sepoy, I should say, Drift Star winning again.
There's a big bloke hanging over the fence with the singlets. I told him it couldn't win. There he is, me old China. Sorry about that, mate. Did you back it? Yeah, I don't think he listened.
No, he didn't.
But if he comes running for me, I'm going that way.
He's giving you a wave. Security, please, help Lindsay get out. Well done, Linz. Mitchell Pateman's about to be joining Brittany Taylor.
He certainly is. And now, if I can recall, Mitch, before this horse's first up effort, you said, if this horse doesn't win, I'll give up riding. And finally, he's proven that you're not a bad judge.
Oh, that gives me a lot of satisfaction. There was a certain few people on social media that wanted to dig the boots into him when he got beat at $1.30 last start. And yeah, they've probably got egg on their face today. He sort of bounced back, and when he got into that good rhythm in front, that's the key to him. And I was actually talking to Willie before the race, and I said, when I went back through all his replays, every time he'd led and got into a rhythm, he'd won easy, trials or races. And it seemed when he had to sit on something that he spat the chewy, but when he got to the front, yeah, he got into a good rhythm and he won well.
You did appear to be very aggressive early. Clearly, it was lead at all costs, but you were quiet for a while in the straight.
Yeah, in his trials, he's been able to sort of coast on the bridle for a long time. He's probably not known for kicking late, so I held on to him for as long as I could, and he gave a reasonable kick, and yeah, he done a lot of work early, so I think it's a pretty good win.
I dare say this is probably one of the better midweek wins you've experienced.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that, very.
Well done, Mitch.
Thank you.
There we go. Mitchell Pateman. Oh, he'll be crowing in the jockey's room when he walks back in.